I want to invite the members of the high table. You're on the high table. Thank you. Please clap for him as he stays on it. Please clap. A representative from ITC. Staff International Fatmata JT, please on the high table. Can we give a big round of applause, please? And also to the graduates, please clap for yourself for making it.
Help me out when they come on, but we are much honored to see all of you sitting up there. I look very old when I sit amongst them. So I don't know whether I'm really representing the youth any longer. Maybe I have to hand the baton over to much younger people, because with all these smiles and faces, I think I look very, very odd over there. I want to thank and welcome all the parents who have had time to come and join us at this program. Before I start my speech, I think it's fair that I speak in our national language first, understanding that most of the parents who are here are excited and happy to be here for their children. Dama njëkkee nuyu waajur yi yëpp ñi fi nekk ñoo xam ne su ma làkkoon anglais te xamuñ li ma wax gërëm leen sant leen li ngeen jóg ñëw fii pour seede seen doom yi nga xam ne jàng nañ ba jeexal am métier war a génn liggéey njëriñ seen bopp ñu gërëm leen bi ngeen amee wóolu bi ngeen wóoloo Gaye Njorro Academy ba bëgg leen a isi fii ba isi leen fii ñu jàng ba war a jeexal xam naa ne loolu wóolute bu pour ñun wóolute boobu bu am njëriñ la sa ñun waaye it li gën a am njëriñ foofu mooy ne xam ngeen ne métier daal mooy wax ji yëpp ndax métier nag ñu bëri duñ ko dee bàyyi xel dañ dee foog ne jàng daal foog nga dem jàngi bi am ay kayit nekk si ay université yu rëy génn fa ñëw nga am ay diplôme yu rëy ñu ne la nga dem liggéey ci office ñu lay fay weer waaye métier da lay dooleel day tax ba yow si boppa sax sa boppa di nga mën a am di nga mën a dem ba jël ñeneen di leen liggéeyloo sa ron di leen fay foog naa métier daal moo gën a war a nekk loo xam ne moom lañ war a jox gédda ci kër country boo xam ne mi ngi ut ni mooy moomee boppam su ñëpp waree liggéeyal keneen pour am salari wax dëgg yàlla ñu ñëpp xam nañ ne salari amatul dara lim doy ndax salari moom loo éeg ci kaw salari buñ la fay am na ni mooy demee du la doy balaa weer bi di dee yaa ngi dem si bitigi naar bi ma bitigi pol bi di seen ndax di nga mun a aba fa saako maaro ma dem sax si ay xarit di ut ay bor doo am dara loo xam ne di nga ko mën a tekki kon nag pour ñun Gaye Njorro dañ gis ne lu Fatou Gaye ak tiimam bi di def mooy ñu gis ne ñii toog fii am nañ métier mënal nañ seen boppa te wóor na ma ne sax am na ñoo xam ne doon nañ di am xaalis ba pare kon nag loolu daal moo mën a yokk a koom-koom si dëkka mooy mën a def nit tamit mu indépendant mooy mu moom boppam kon nag kontaan nañ si yéen waajur yi yëpp sant nañ leen yéen ñëpp ngeen baalal ma nag ma def suma speech bi si English. It is not odd that the chair speaks a little earlier on a welcome speech. In most cases, chairs speak in the middle of a speech, but I made a plea to Fatou Gaye and the team to allow me to speak earlier. I had so many conflicting programs, so I might not even be here with you up to the end. But distinguished guests, esteemed faculty, proud families, and our remarkable graduates, today we gather under the proud banner of achievement and possibility. Today is more than a ceremony. It is a threshold, a hinge between the past you conquered and the future you choose to shape. The theme of today's ceremony, building marketable competence for a changing world, could not be more timely. We live in an age where certificates alone no longer guarantee opportunity. It is a competence that commands value and marketable skills that create relevance. To build competence, you'll have to forgive me, they stole my podiums with mics, so I have to be managing it. I wanted to say then, to build competence is to prepare our youth, not just for the jobs of yesterday, but for the demands of a rapidly evolving global economy, one shaped by technology, innovation, and adaptability. By grounding training in real-world needs, we are equipping young Gambians, these graduates today, who are almost 500. We are training them and equipping them not merely to respond to change, but to lead it, to shape it, and to turn it into opportunity here at home and beyond. Let's speak truth to hope. The Gambia is young, vibrantly and overwhelmingly so. Yet too many young people find themselves on the outside looking in at the economic opportunity. Data from the Gambia Bureau of Statistics tell us that while the official national unemployment rate is around 8 to 9%, the youth unemployment rate stood at approximately 11.5%. And when broader measures of labor underutilization are considered, youth underemployment climbs much higher, near or above 38 to 41%. What does this mean? In plain language, it means that far too many able hands lack opportunity, that energetic minds are under-engaged, and that raw potential risk turning into simmering frustration. But this isn't a lament, it is a clarion call. Graduates, what you have achieved here is not a box ticked. It is a weapon against stagnation, a key that opens markets and minds alike. I've had the privilege of going to Gaye Njorro and seeing you in action. And I can say I can only be proud to see that you are all coming out very skillful. The government of the Gambia has placed skills development at the strategic center of economic transformation. The National TVET policy prioritizes technical and vocational education as a cornerstone for sustainable growth and job creation. But beyond policy, partnerships are actively delivering opportunities. I will cite one. The Youth Empowerment Project, for example, funded through the EU Emergency Trust Fund. This project has supported training, business skills, market linkages, and even direct job creation for young Gambians since 2017, emphasizing practical skills and enterprise. Presently, Gaye Njorro has two projects funded by them. These are not abstract programs or projects. They are living investment in you, a national commitment to create pathways that steer youth away from the back way and toward enterprise. I'm sure the CEO is going to elaborate all this in her speech. Now, let us be clear. The road from skills to sustainable work is not automatic. It demands grit, adaptability, creativity, and the courage to fail forward, to learn from failure more than fear it. Remember, the world doesn't need more certificates gathering dust on shelves. It needs craftspeople who build, fix, and innovate. Entrepreneurs who see challenges as markets to serve. Technicians who keep the wheels of industry turning. And yes, for those of you who choose skills training because you thought no more exams, life may still test you. But the tests now come as real world problems. You solve with skill, not just answers. And that's the kind of test worth passing. Let us confront a painful truth with resolve. When opportunities are absent, temptation thrives. The perilous back way, that dangerous migration route fraught with risk and heartbreak, becomes too many. But let me be solemn and unequivocal. The greatest escape is not to distant shores. It is into productive craft and honest enterprise right here in the Gambia. Your hands are tools of dignity. Your minds are engines of progress. To government officials here present and to our partners, continue to invest in training, enterprise finding, entrepreneurship, apprenticeship, market access, and infrastructure that links skills to jobs. To parents, nurture ability with patience, ambition with stability. To teachers, keep forging minds that meet markets, not just memorize manuals. And to you graduates, you are not graduating from reality. You are graduating into responsibility. Your diploma represents hope, not heavens. Agency, not escape. So today, as you cross this stage, know this. You do not graduate from redundancy. You graduate into relevance. You do not inherit a future. You shape it. You are not statistics. You are the solution. So stand tall, Gaye Njorro graduates. Your skill is your legacy. Your work is your triumph. And your time to build the Gambia from within with pride and purpose is now. So congratulations. Go make it there. Before I conclude, the board of the Gaye Njorro Skill Academy wishes to express its deep and sincere gratitude to our invaluable partners and donors. I mentioned the Youth Empowerment Project, but we also have the International Trade Center, the World Bank, and the International Organization for Migration, just to name a few. Your investments go far beyond funding. They represent faith in Gambian youth, confidence in skills as a pathway to dignity, and a shared resolve to replace despair with the opportunity. Because of your support, training has become transformation, and hope has been given structure and direction. I must also, with profound respect and pride, felicitate Madam Fatou Sen Gaye, a woman whose dedication, sacrifice, and unyielding belief in skills development have carried Gaye Njorro from vision to reality. Her leadership has been marked not by comfort, but by commitment, not by ease, but by endurance. On behalf of the board, I say this clearly and publicly. We are immensely proud to walk this journey with her. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving a well-deserved standing ovation to Madam Fatou Sen Gaye. So stand up and clap for her. Please stand up and give her a standing ovation. For Madam Fatou Sen Gaye is a builder of futures and a quiet force behind today's success. Thank you very much. I would be remiss if I did not also extend the profound appreciation of the board to the management, staff, and teachers of the Gaye Njorro Skill Academy. Your dedication, patience, and unwavering commitment have been the quiet engine behind this institution's success. Day after day, often with limited resources but unlimited resolve, you have shaped hands into skills, curiosity into competence, and uncertainty into confidence. The achievements we celebrate today are, in no small measure, the fruit of your sacrifice and professionalism. Gaye Njorro stands strong because you stood firm. For this, the board salutes you and thanks you most sincerely. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I congratulate the graduates of 2025 of the Gaye Njorro Skills Academy. Congratulations.
Solutions, and indeed you are solutions. In as much as we gather all the certificates, if those certificates are not put into practice, it's irrelevant, and the world needs solution builders, and you are one of them, so clap for yourself for that. We want to recognize the presence of the country representative from International Trade Center, ITC, Mr. Yusufa Keta. Mr. Keta, if you are there, please can you join the high table? Please give her an applause as he walks to the stage. Thank you. Let me say Auntie Adam. I remember, yes, Auntie Adam. Adam Ture, thank you for honoring the invitation. Mr. Silla, Stalin Consortium, thank you for honoring the invitation. Representative from SOS2, thank you. And also Madam Fatou Balde, thank you for coming. We are very grateful for having you here.
Doing it, Season 2 Action Center. Good morning, everyone. I would like to start with the high table. Chairman, thank you for coming and always being with us. Lalo Tue for NYSS, Siaka from the Ministry of Tourism, Mas from the NACA, our accredited body, Aliou Sambo, Uncle Aliou, and I don't mean Aliou. Dylan Five from Global Properties, who really supported us in this graduation. We are really proud of global properties. Tati Gaita from Starface. Did I call on? Yusuf Aketa, my girl from ITC, our biggest sponsors. We're proud to also have IOM with us. And IOM, thank you for giving us the opportunity, to reintegrate our young people from the back way and give them hope. Thank you, IOM. Thank you, SOS. Thank you, SOS. Thank you, SOS. We are graduating 150 students from SOS today. Thank you, the World Bank. We are graduating 50 students from the World Bank through the Minister of Higher Education with the SIA. Thank you, ITC. We are graduating 25 students from the pastry and baking. Thank you, sir, for being here. And we have another 25 students training them on arts and craft from ITC. The project never ends. Thank you, ITC. Thank you, NACA, for believing in us and putting us through the right way. It's an honor to be here today. But I have my director today to talk about Gaye Njorro. So I just have few words to say, and this goes to the graduates. Today I want to talk to my babies. It is a true honor to stand before you. Before doing that, I would like to recognize the presence of Galas Mbake from Tuba, my Sering, my Halifa, my brother, my friend. Galas jërëjëf, teewaay bi rafet na, kontaan na, jàppale bi gis naa ko. Ñaani ñëw nañ, jërëjëf. Thank you so much. It is a true honor to stand before you on this momentous occasion. Today we celebrate your achievement, your perseverance, and your consistency, transforming our team, building a remarkable competence for a changing world. Could not be more relevant in this era of great innovation and global interconnectedness. The world we live in is characterized by constant change. Technology evolves at a rate that market shifts, societal expectations evolve, and new challenges arise daily. To navigate this violate landscape, you need more than just the skills, but skills that are marketable, that are creativity, that are innovative, and that is what we instill in you. So we have hope that when you leave here, you're going to leave here differently. We've trained you to be entrepreneurs, to be self-employed, to be job creators, and we believe that you are job creators already. With a system of learning and earning, we have seen you doing so much. We are really proud when ITC called us for the students to sell at the Perebi Fest. And when I look around, 90% of the stalls were Gaye Njorro students. The pastry and baking, we were proud. Your education has laid a strong foundation, but real-world experience through internship, mentorship, and personal endeavors will transform that foundation into resilient, adaptable skill set. Never underestimate the power of relationship, learning from others, and continuous challenging yourselves. As you live here today, I urge you to proactively seek opportunities. Opportunities are everywhere. I even believe that there are opportunities in this hall that we have today. Talk to one another, see what they do, try to learn from them, achieve things from them, and then impact your life. Congratulations once again to all of you. Your journey begins now. Armed with the capable competence, ready to shape the world in extraordinary ways. This is my message to the graduates, and I believe you will do that. It's a mixed feeling for me today. It's very emotional as well. When I turn around and see Fatu, Fatu, can we stand up, please? We know that this year we should have had Ami Job to graduate with you guys. But Ami Job did not come because he passed away in a tragic accident. But we have Fatu, her sister, who came. When she came, I said to Ali, it's so emotional. Can we stand up and give a 1 minute silence to Ami Job, please? Before I end my speech, I would like to thank the... I cannot pay you for that. I always said, Allah can pay you. And for the relationship that we have, as the bond that we have, to nurture these young people. Today we are proud to graduate 410 students. That is Gaye Njorro. And the sky is the limit. As we do it, we believe that we will do far more. When we put in our count of graduates, we have 500 young people that we graduate at. So we have centers all over, and we try to instill skills that are marketable for you to be very professional and earn a decent living that will support yourself and support your families and your loved ones, and also develop the country. Gaye Njorro is contributing immensely to the national development of the Gambia. Either economically, socially, mentally, we are contributing. Believe it or not, we believe that. We know that we are the champions and we'll continue to champion skills training. To our partners, thank you. To SOS, thank you. IOM, thank you. Sky Fund Project, through the Ministry of Higher Education, thank you. NYSS Lalo Trace here, thank you. ITC have been there with us all the way, thank you. And a very big thank you to Saul Fraser, my brother. He said, what are you doing? I said, graduates. He said, I will support. And he fully supported us. Thank you, Global Properties. Thank you for giving us decent homes to live in. Thank you, Indilan. We are so proud. Thank you, Fatumane, my daughter, for always being here with me. Wherever I am, I see her. I would like to thank my family for giving me this opportunity to always leave them and prioritize the Gambian young people so that we can have a better citizen. Thank you, my husband, Mr. Adam Gaye. Thank you, Safi. She's always behind the scenes. She did all these lovely graphics, and she's all the way in UK, but still said that this is ours. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Babaka. Thank you, everybody that have supported me. Mohammed, I see you, my darling. Thank you. Bagalas Jerejef, thank you very much. I thank everybody, and I love you all. Thank you.
Just to follow the protocols. Before I start, I would like to thank our dear partners, the police band. It's been 10 years. Just yesterday we called you and you came without following the due protocols. It's because of the long-term relationship. So we thank you for coming. We are deeply honored. Let me just say a few words about Gaye Njorro. In 2011, I was introduced to my mom, Auntie Fatou, just as an actor. You know, imagine from a simple actor to a director of academics. I'm really privileged. I never thought I would ever be a director. And today here I am with all these beautiful people, all these beautiful young ladies and gentlemen, the soldiers and the future and the hope of the Gambia. I always like to tell people that apart from GTTI, USET, Gaye Njorro is the #1 private institution. And since we started, we have graduated more than 7,000 youths, and they are all entrepreneurs. And today here we are, graduating more than 410 students. So 7,410 today. So congratulations to us. Gaye Njorro, we are the solution makers, and we are the hope for the Gambian. So, distinguished guests, representatives of our sponsoring organizations, parents, family members, internship partners, our dedicated faculty, and most importantly, the graduates. We made it, isn't it? Yes. Good. And what a journey it has been. Today is not just a ceremony, it's a victory. I know for many of you, this day has been long awaited. You have shown incredible patience through delays and challenges, but you stood your ground, stayed your course, and today the wait is over. Before I proceed, I must look around and say thank you to our faculties, the hairdressing department, the event planners, the catering department, the arts and craft department, and to the fashion and design department. Sorry. You are the true masters of your trades. Thank you for your relentless efforts, for the demanding excellence and passing on just theory, but the wisdom of working lifetime. Your dedication is the engine of this institution. To our sponsors and industry partners, your support, your funding, your mentorship, and your partnership are not just generous, they are critical. You bridge the gap between our training flow and the actual job site. You ensure our curriculum is relevant, and you provide the opportunities that turn potential into paychecks. Thank you for your endless, indispensable commitment to our missions. Because of your endless supports and partnerships, these graduates are entering the workforce with tools in their hands and high-level training in their minds. You have bridged the gap between a dream and a career. Our theme for this year is building marketable competence for a changing world. In a world obsessed with digital clouds and abstract ideas, people often forget the foundation. But let me tell you a secret. You can't live in a digital house. You can't drive an abstract car. The world will always need people who know how to fix things. The world doesn't just need managers who talk about solutions. It needs technicians who can deliver them, the expert event planners who can plan such events, the fashion designers who dress us all in these beautiful outfits, the beauticians, the amazing chefs and craftsmen who made this day what it is today. Your skills are not abstract. They are tangible, essential, and immediately valuable. It is therefore, if there is one word I want you to carry into the workforce, it is this word: indispensable. To be competent is to be good at what you do. To be indispensable is to be the person the world cannot function without. The industry is changing. Technology is moving very fast, faster than ever. But the professional who combines a technical trade with a modern mindset becomes someone the market cannot replace. So do not just be a technician, be innovators. Be the persons whose signature on a job guarantee of quality. Be indispensable. to the graduates. You have the patience of survivors and the skills of masters. Go out there and show the world that Tibet is not just an education. It is the engine of progress. You are not just graduates. You are the builders, the creators, and the solution finders to the problems of our environment and economy. Congratulations. Now it's time to get out and go to work. Wishing you all the best in your future endeavors. Thank you.
First of all, I want to recognize the high table. Our sister, Farchen, is a household name in this country now. She has been very supportive in uplifting the youth of this country. I think she deserves commendation for that. The high table, I recognize all of you, parents. I must express the Honorable Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture. She promised to be with you because you are very supportive. But due to some official mission, she is out of the country, and he has asked me to step in for him. And that apology I'll want to share with everyone. And his speech, he has been given a task to talk about the importance of innovative skills, standards for the tourism sector. The main theme is in building marketing competence of innovative skills and standards for the tourism sector. But this is a special task given to the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture. And I read, Honorable guests, distinguished board members and management of Gaye Njorro Skills Academy, dedicated faculty and staff, proud parents and guardians, graduating students, ladies and gentlemen. It is with great honor and personal satisfaction that I stand before to deliver the statement at this 16th graduation ceremony of Gaye Njorro Skill Academy. On behalf of the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture, I extend warm congratulations to the graduating class today, which marks the successful completion of one chapter and the beginning of a new and exciting journey in your lives. Graduates, you are not just leaving this institution with certificates in your hands. You are living with skills, discipline, and responsibility. Responsibility not only to yourselves, but to your family, your communities, and the future of our nation's tourism sector. Ladies and gentlemen, tourism is one of the strongest pillars of our national economy. It creates jobs, supports small and medium enterprises, which they talk about a lot of supporting institutions, one like the ITC, promote cultural exchange, and projects our country's image into the world. As you may know, tourism is also one of the most competitive sectors globally. Destinations are no longer competing only on beaches or heritage sites. They are competing on quality, innovation, professionalism, and standards. And I expect that all of you graduating today possesses all that quality. That's why you are conferred to be graduated today. And congratulations. Innovation in tourism is about thinking differently and acting boldly. It is about using skills to respond to changing tourist expectations, new technologies, stability demands, and global trends. Today's tourists are informed, connected, and selective. They expect efficiency, creativity, authenticity, and high-quality service at every touch point. As a ministry, we recognize that human capacity is the backbone of tourism development. Policies, infrastructure, and marketing strategies can only succeed if they are supported by a skilled, innovative, and professional workforce. That is why skills training institutions like Gaye Njorro Skills Academy are strategic partner in implementing our tourism policies. Thank you, Mr. Jordan. To graduates, The skills you have acquired must not remain static. The future belongs to those who are willing to learn continuously, adopt quickly, and innovate responsibly. Whether you work in hospitality, catering, tour operators, event management, cultural industries, or entrepreneurship, innovation will demand your relevance and stability, sustainability. But innovation alone is not enough. Standards are the foundation upon which innovation thrives. So standard is something that you have to go with if you want to strive more and if you want to make an impact in whatever you are doing. In tourism, standards represent quality, safety, professionalism, and trust. They ensure that services meet national and international expectations. They protect our visitors, our environment, and our reputation as a destination. One excellent service experience can attract repeat visitors, while one poor experience can discourage many, and you have to put that at the back of your mind. This is why the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture places strong emphasis on quality assurance, skills certification, compliance and with regulations, and adherence to service standards. We are committed to strengthening training, accreditation, and monitoring systems across the tourism value chain. Graduates, as you are about to enter into the workforce, you must become champions of standards. Do not compromise quality for convenience. Do not satisfy professionalism for shortcuts. Excellence must be your minimum requirement, not your ultimate goal. Ladies and gentlemen, innovation and standards must also be guided by our culture and values. Tourism must not only be economically beneficial, but also socially responsible and culturally respectful. Our traditions, heritage, creativity, and hospitality are among our greatest assets. It is your duty to preserve them while presenting them in ways that are modern, appealing, and sustainable. To the graduating class, I challenge you to see yourself not just as job seekers, but as solution providers and change agents. Some of you will manage hotels. Some of you will start businesses. Others will work behind the scenes. Wherever you find yourself, remember that your work contributes to the national brand of Destination Gambia. The ministry stands ready to continue working with training institutions, the private sector, development partners to create an enabling environment where innovation flourishes and standards are upheld. However, policy alone cannot drive transformation. It is people skilled, motivated, and principled people who make policy work. Graduates, we are those people. To the parents and guardians, thank you for believing in education and skills development and sending those kids to Gaye Njorro Academy, Skills Academy. To the management and faculty of Gaye Njorro Skills Center, your commitment to practical skills and discipline is directly contributing to national development, and congratulations. In conclusion, let me say this. The future of tourism will be shaped by those who combine with vision, innovation with discipline, and ambition with standard. As you leave this institution today, carry that responsibility with pride. Once again, congratulations to the 16th graduating class of Gaye Njorro Academy. May your skills open doors, your innovation create opportunities, and your professionalism set new benchmark for our tourism sector. I wish you success, resilience, and purpose in your endeavor. Thank you and congratulations.
The author endeavored to put meaning into all the letters of the word skills, S-K-I-L-L-S. This is what he wrote. The first S stands for standards. K stands for knowledge. I for innovation. L for learning by doing. The second L for lifelong development. And the last S for sustainability. So therefore, I came to the conclusion that skills is about setting standards, building knowledge, fostering innovation, learning through practice, committing to lifelong growth, and ensuring sustainability. The need for and importance of skills to a low-income country like the Gambia requires great attention. It cannot be said any better than the previous speakers have already said. The idea and the message is the same. Skills across the world is the same. The chairman has rightly said that the Gambia has a very youthful population, and therefore, the training of these youth, equipping them with the right set of skills, cannot be overemphasized. You know, youths are very energetic, youths are very active, and youths are very, very engaging. So it is best that we engage them, give them the right set of skills. If not, if they have ample time to idle around, instead of reaping the benefits from them, it would be otherwise. They are energetic, so they would get into very useless things or ungainful other engagements if they don't have the right set of skills. So it is important that we equip them with the right set of skills so they add value to what we do within the country, and if we have surplus labor, we can supply the outside world. Skills give income. They guarantee income. When individuals have income, they have purchasing power. When they have purchasing power, it reduces inflation. And when inflation is reduced, there is economic growth. Crime is always reduced. It's put at a very minimal level. Skills guarantee employment. When citizens have employment, they give tax. They pay tax. They add to the gross domestic product of the nation, and hence there is growth and development. Skills ensure individual nations have continuous economic growth. For our country, the Gambia, skills play a vital role to promoting national development by encouraging the transition to a more productive economy that makes the most of the potential of digital technologies and builds regionally and globally competitive industries. The acquisition of skills, therefore, requires an investment. You see, education and training is an investment, but with no quick returns. It takes years, sometimes decades, before we see or we start reaping the fruits of education and training. It's a process and not a quick business or investment that pays. So making education and training relevant is what we at NACA does. NACA is the government agency that is responsible for ensuring the training and skills plus higher education programs that are offered in the country meet quality standards so that our graduates will be able to compete within the country and outside world. This is what we do at NACA. So you can see Gaye Njorro and institutions like them are our partners. They are there in the field to conduct education and training, but we are there to ensure the training and education that is conducted meet quality standards and are relevant to the market within the Gambia and globally in the outside world. My speech is going to be a short one. As I said, the previous speakers have said it all, and mine cannot be any better than those ones. So to you, the graduates, congratulations. Enjoy, laugh, eat, and drink responsibly. Take this quote by Professor Pierre Gomez, quote and unquote. Graduation is not just the end of an era. It marks the beginning of a new chapter filled with endless possibilities and opportunities. Embrace the challenges that lie ahead with passion and perseverance. Yes, you now have your certificates. They are beautiful. Hang them on your walls, in your homes. Look at them each morning when you wake up. It feels nice, isn't it? But ask yourself all the time, what do I do with my certificates? What can my certificate bring me? What gainful engagement can my certificate give me? These are important questions that you should be asking yourself all the time. There are things that you were not taught by Gaye Njorro. You have a certificate, you learned skills there, but there are things in the outside world that requires you to go for them. These are things that you can learn from the world, your friends, from the internet, from social media, all the time, anywhere. You need to hone your skills. Skills keep evolving. What used to be hairdressing in the 1970s and 80s is no more applicable. So therefore, make sure your skills are aligned to the daily needs, the current needs of the labor market. You know, even with our smartphones, we can learn. It's technology. It is here because of skills, innovation, and technology. But they come with many things. It has the good, the bad, and the ugly. It is good for you to know the good, the bad, and the ugly, but please make sure you make the best use of the good. Try and hone your skills so you can face the realities and challenges of the world you're going to face. Jamono dafa dox. Jamono suy dox nak danga dox and ak mom. Waye na fekk tam jamono jëmee la fu baax. Su la jamono jëmee fu baax nga dox and ak jamono, waye su la jamono jëmee wut fu baax bayal jamono mu dox doxam yow tam nga dox sa dox jëm ci fu baax. At Gaye Njorro Skills Academy, Madam CEO, keep pushing, keep striving. Celebrating such a milestone for over a decade shows your level of consistency, your level of resilience, your level of passion, and above all this, your love for country. Don't let the authority down. Thank you for that. And last but not least, remember these words of Paul Robert Greene. The future belongs to those who learn more skills and combine them in creative ways. So on that note, I thank you all for your kind attention. May we come celebrate this event many more in the years to come. Thank you all for your attention.
ye kani madam makamulim kibar la benda bara bukado mo baba achaki ma ka tayle tulolo inna baba wasinti state ngoluko ikomo ngoluko ikomo wasinti state ngoluko ikomo ngoluko ikomo sa apply no kani atare man tara do kola ikomo ibe do kola way man tara do kola working family task credit ko implement silo kan katani ning signing